You know you're fat when you see another fat person and say, "That's how skinny I want to get." Well, yeah, this is true. Less overweight is still overweight. However, to be fair, there's nothing wrong with an obese or overweight person seeing a slightly less overweight person and setting that number as their first goal weight. Every little bit does help, but getting to a normal weight should definitely be the ultimate goal. Tired of being fat and ugly? Just be ugly. This is a perfect example of how fat does not automatically equal ugly, and skinny does not automatically equal pretty. A person can absolutely be pretty and ugly, or overweight and beautiful. Beauty is subjective. Just like how some people may find a thinner body more attractive and some may find a bigger body more attractive. It's all subjective. However, one does not exclude the other. How does your bum chafe? My bum fat rubs together creating friction, which leads to chafing, which leads to a rash, which leads to a moldy yeast. It's a cycle of my life. Losing weight sounds like a better solution than having a permanent yeast infection on your bum. Freak that. Okay, so first of all, gross. Second of all, I agree that losing weight 100% seems like a common sense solution to what must be a very embarrassing problem. Third of all, how do you date with permanent bum yeast? Fourth of all, see a doctor. If this is a common problem that obese people have, and they either refuse to lose weight or, quote unquote, can't lose weight, then yeah, see a doctor. Let a medical professional see what options are available to help reduce the yeast. Lastly, gross. Doctors are LMAO. Like my pediatrician literally told me to starve myself to lose weight. He literally wanted me to develop an eating disorder like a doctor, a trained professional. LMAO. How many calories he suggested you eat? Literally, what does it matter? Why are you even talking to me? Wow. Triggered much? Since this person refused to share how many calories were recommended, it's safe to assume that the recommended caloric intake was around the typical medical recommendations for an individual wanting to lose weight. Based on factors such as age, height and the person's average physical activity level, the doctor probably made a recommendation that would create a caloric deficit. No doctor is going to recommend a patient starve themselves. Hey there. Does anyone have experience in confronting their place of work about problematic wellness programs, aka weight loss programs? I'm helping one of my clients write up an email and an action plan, and we are wondering about what folks have ran into this process, or any suggestions. Thank you. This person could just choose to not participate in the voluntary program. Many companies have health and wellness programs. Some will even apply additional funds into an employee's HSA, if applicable. However, participation is not required. Creating a fuss over a voluntary program, which helps a lot of people earn more money to use towards medical costs, is extremely selfish. In addition, there wouldn't be a need for so many health and wellness programs if obese people didn't cost the healthcare industry so much money each year. My head hurts with all my fat peers today, even though she won't say it, and will probably try to excuse it. I'm sorry that Lizzo did that to us. We are worthy, and what she posted was so effed. If you are triggered and upset by it, I am right there with you. Literally shaking my head. These fake fans are so weird. So Lizzo was great and amazing because she was obese, not because she was a great singer and or songwriter. The double standard that people have towards overweight and obese celebrities is comical. People can praise thin celebrities and models and are called fatphobic and shallow. However, it's perfectly okay to shame and insult a celebrity who makes the decision to lose weight in order to become more healthy. If you're going to hate a celebrity just because they lost weight, then don't get mad when people praise celebrities and models just because they're skinny and look good. If you're going to the gym and not seeing results, it's because of your genetics, and has nothing to do with the fact that you drink heavily and eat a whole pizza every weekend. So many people will go to the gym once or twice a week, which is great for people who usually never work out. The issue is, these people will very often reward themselves for going to the gym once or twice a week. That reward is often more calories than they burned by going to the gym. Saying over and over that you work out multiple times a week means nothing if you're just going to eat all that hard work back and then some. Why do we weigh food? This post shows how easy it is to miscalculate calories by not measuring food. If you are trying to lose weight, and you are trying to do so by eating fast food, and you're not seeing results, this can absolutely be a reason why. People will go online and look at the nutritional value of a food and think, oh, I can have that. But when you're not preparing the food yourself, and you're not measuring the food yourself, you really can't be sure. Sure, the site says one number in calories, but there's no guarantee the person making your food used the exact amount of ingredients listed online. Fast food restaurants get very busy. Maybe the salad only called for half a cup of meat and cheese. However, the person making your food, who was probably getting yelled at by the manager to go faster, just grabbed 2 handfuls of meat and cheese, and tossed it in the salad. Hundreds of extra calories now in that salad. Say the worker was only supposed to use a few teaspoons of clean oil. No time. Just pour in some of that old, used, French fry grease instead, and as a result, more calories. A salad meant to be 600 calories can easily turn into well over 1000 calories. If you're one of those people who either don't like to cook, or can't cook, or don't have time, many cities have meal prep stores and you can order a week's worth of food, pre-measured and prepared by chefs. Of course, be sure to do your research first. There can be hidden calories, and it's always better to just cook yourself to be sure. However, a meal prep service is usually a better option than a fast food restaurant.